All right, so, oh crap, hold on, give me a second. Shoot. I gotta. Copy trader. Okay. All right, we're good. 5-minute chart. I think that 5-minute candle closed or is about to close. Just closed. So that 5-minute candle just closed. Let's see what happens here. We're bullish above the view up. All right, we're still ripping. Let me go to 1-minute chart. See what's going on here. All right, we closed above. Let's see what happens here. See what happens. What's going on the 15-minute chart? Let's see. 15-minute chart. All right, pretty bullish. Just broke those highs. Now there's a level at 182. It could take out that level coming onto a pivot point, so got to be mindful of that. How's the hourly chart looking real quick? All right, we got a gap right below that bottom of the 5-minute. See what price does here. Is today gonna be a day where we rip above and start ripping? Open door. I trade. Oh shoot. I do futures, so. So we'll see. We have room if this does come back into the range. We have room kind of to this 159 level. I don't think we have news today. Pretty sure we don't have news. I saw something of we're not gonna have any news till Friday. All the way till Friday, no news. Yeah, so today, yeah, no news today. Some yellow folder CB leading indexes, which is not gonna do anything. Now, will this have the momentum to keep going up, or is this going to want to retrace back into this view up? Is my voice lagging? Hold on. Dang it. Hold on. Sorry, I'm a... Hello? 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 Let's see, why is it doing that? Oh, come on. Man, let me try to unplug it. One. I think it's TikTok. This is the beta crap, so. Oh, come on. If it's not one thing, I swear it's got to be something else. It can't just run smoothly. Nothing ever runs smoothly. Let me restart the live. Hello? I don't know what's going on. Freaking A. It's TikTok's freaking beta crap. It's going. Come on. Hello? All right, hold on, guys. Hello? All right. Is it good? One. think we're good now. Top step. I think we're good now. My bad, guys. My bad, guys. I'm using Oh, wait just a second. See who else have. Yeah, I don't use Top Step X, so I don't know. All right. So we broke back into this range, failed to hold, started pushing out of it. Let's see what happens here. Is it gonna take out these highs and push back into the range? All right, taking out these highs. See what it does here. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, if it could push back into the range and kind of confirm that sellers are strong, I wouldn't be opposed to a sell. But I need that confirmation. I can't just go in short here. And if this thing keeps pushing up, well then... I mean, for a pushback, it's got room till this like high right here, this gap. So if it does push back into the range, it's got room to. So far, it's still pushing up, or at least trying to. All right, still going. It may reject off this. We'll see what happens. It may reject off this pivot. Let's take a look at some higher time frames. So 15-minute. This 15-minute closes about 5 minutes. So we're going to have a bullish gap most likely in that 15 minute right here. So there's going to be a lot of support down here. Going to be a lot of support down there. Also 5 minute. All right, we still have that gap down here too. So yeah, I'm kind of... No, I'm trading micros. I trade micros because of the sizing. Holy crap. I trade micros because of the sizing. I'm able to size size a lot better per trade and adjust my risk. My chart may be off by minutes. It's not that it's off, there's a lag. There's a lag in the live stream, so you may be off by a little bit. It's not, it may not necessarily be you, it's just because of the live stream lag. Broker issues. Are there a lot of people having issues? I know somebody said X is having issues. Are you using a prop firm, or are you doing like your own thing? Top step is down. Crap, I don't want to. I can't log into my alpha or top step accounts. Is it Tradeovate, or is Tradeovate down? No, Tradeovate's up. I have my Tradeovate accounts. And my Rhythmic accounts are up. So that audio issue before, sorry, I'm in TikTok's beta program for Mac. They're gonna release Mac TikTok Live Studio for Macs, and I'm in their beta program, so that's why there was an audio issue. So I gotta let them know that there's some kind of audio issue on. All right, we're bouncing off that 5 minute. I just want to study the chart. I'm off. Why is there going so many problems today? What the heck? Interesting. Well, I have, unless, hold on, unless, well, it's tough to say because I can't, like my Tradeovate accounts, they're logged on, but who knows, if I place an order, I may have an issue. Alright, let's see what happens here. Is this thing gonna just keep going up? Honestly, kind of looking like it. I'm not too fond of a short here, considering there's a Like on the 15-minute even. Right, we got a big gap on the 15-minute, so not the most fond of a short. See if this thing breaks the high, then we're kind of I may have to switch to my other accounts. If would you say you've been profitable these last? Yeah, I've been profitable these last. Yeah, last 2 weeks I've made money. Last week ended off on a green note. The week before that ended off on a green note. But that's because I'm very like with these serious accounts that I have. I'm pretty patient, right? I'm not like other degen traders who are just randomly getting into trades and, you know, hoping for a winning trade. I actually wait for a very specific setup. So there are times where I take 1-2 trades a week on these accounts, right? On my other scalping accounts, yes, I take a lot more trades, but those are just fun scalping accounts. These I look for a very specific setup, and if I don't get it, I don't take a trade on these accounts. So because of that, I've been pretty good on these accounts. Do you just stick to one, or you go trade to trade? I stick on, so I have two different groups of accounts. I have one group of accounts. These accounts I'm on right now are for a very specific setup, and I only look for that setup every single day. If I don't get this, if I don't get a setup on these accounts, or I take a trade and, you know, I already took the setup, I switch to my other accounts, which are scalping accounts. And those other accounts, I scalp for like very quick moves in the market. So, and the scalping accounts are more so for me not to take stupid trades on these accounts. Because these are like my serious accounts. The scalping accounts, I mean, I take them seriously, but like, they're more for fun. They're like kind of discretionary trading. This is very mechanical trading account. All right, let's see what happens here. Are we going to be able to... Honestly, I may switch to my other accounts, because even if a short setup does come into play here, I don't really like a short setup just because like I'm not feeling it. I don't think a short setup is the play here. Considering if you look at the 15-minute time frame, right? Back inside this 5-minute range, you see what's going on there. We got a big 5-minute bullish imbalance. So, big 5-minute bullish imbalance. So, I don't want this thing to break, give me a short setup, and then it bounces off this bullish imbalance and then rips to the upside. So, I'm more leaning to switching to my other accounts and waiting for this potentially to come down here so I could take a long off this bullish imbalance type of trade. Yeah, I think that's what's gonna have to happen. Here, give me a second. Let me switch to my other accounts. It's alright. I didn't get these set up for these accounts. It is what it is. You gotta move on and wait, come tomorrow, but I'll switch to my scalping accounts because I do have to build those accounts up too. So, alright, we got that. Let me copy trade. Alright, next. I did really good on Friday on these scalping accounts. All right, so I switched to my scalping accounts. Let's see if we can catch some scalps. So for these accounts, what I would be looking for is potentially a pullback, right? Possibly take out these lows, maybe. We're coming up to a pivot point, so we may get some form of rejection here at this pivot point. All right. I don't want to just guess. I want to be able to. See. All right. Let me see if. Am I gonna get stopped out here? And stopped out. All right. That's why you don't go against momentum. All right, it's all right. Little $20 loss. We got a pivot point here. Is price really gonna push through this pivot point? Let me see. Stops above. I'm scalping, guys. Again, this is just a very discretionary system. Trying to catch potentially a reversal off this pivot point. Very small loss if I do take a loss. God, we are strong here. I gotta stop going against momentum. Yeah, it's not a smart trade. It's very little risk, but I'm just going for a potential reversal off this pivot point, pretty much. I know we could reject off of here. I've seen it happen plenty of times, so kind of would be targeting, you know, down here kind of. But we'll see. Oh my gosh, is my chart glitching? Bro, my chart's glitching. See if we could start getting a drop from here. It's gonna bounce. Son of a. Got too much buyers stepping in here. But we are at that pivot point. If sellers are gonna step in, I just have my stop very tight. Very tight stop. So just looking for maybe a potential reversal off of here. If I get stopped out here, I gotta wait for a long setup, because this is I'm shorting momentum, which is like not the smartest thing to do, but we are at VWAP. That's why I'm trying to see if we could catch a short potentially. Kind of like a quick rejection off VWAP. But buyers are trying to step in here, and you can see how much struggle there is at, not VWAP, sorry, at the pivot point. You can see how much struggle there is there. But buyers are strong. I'll give them that. All right, there are sellers stepping in. Can they push it down? Wow, all right. It's gotta keep going. Past another 50K, nice. Wow. Good risk to reward, as long as this thing can keep going. Keep it going. Don't bounce here. Don't bounce. You son of a... This is the problem with shorting against momentum. You just get caught in little pumps. Little pullbacks, pumps back up. Yeah, mine has been kind of glitchy too. Mine has been kind of glitchy. It glitched out for a second, but then went back on. Yeah, I heard people are having some kind of problems. Oh, come on, man. May get stopped out here for another small loss. I just know usually we usually get some form of a reversal at pivot, so that's kind of what I'm only going off of, hoping that we could get a reversal off of pivot down to that like kind of low down there. Sellers are very aggressive too, though. Look at that. Gives me, there he goes. But then buyers step in aggressive too, as sellers take over, and then buyers step in aggressive at these bottoms. Liquidate. Bro, watch your mouth. What's wrong with you? I lost 200 before the glitch. Did you have your stop loss in place? There we go. There we go. There we go. Let's go, boy. Watch this thing bounce and stop me out. There's TP. Tight stop. That's how, bro, that's how scalping works. I took a very small loss. I tried the short the first time, took a very small loss, and then re-entered, and then made back my loss and a bunch of more profit. That's how it works. I knew, to be honest with you, this was kind of like an intuitive trade. It was like, the only reason I was taking that short is because, first of all, when it came up there, I saw these candle wicks right there. So I saw it starting to get rejected. So I took a first short with a very tight stop. All right, pushed up, stopped me out. Then I started to see it struggle again. And I'm just banking off of, you know, hoping that this thing can start rejecting off of that pivot point. Which I don't recommend trading off of indicators, but I'm just scalping these accounts. These accounts, again, these accounts are more discretionary versus my other accounts are very systematic. So, bro made 20 bucks. Actually, I didn't make 20 bucks. It's actually, well, after that loss, yeah, it is. It's 20 bucks across 10 accounts though. Okay. It's these accounts, I'm copy trading 10 accounts. So that's a $200. That was a $200 trade, a scalp. And I'll admit, I was in a little bit of drawdown. I kind of put these accounts to the side. I was in some drawdown with these accounts because, again, these accounts are discretionary versus my other accounts are very systematic. So I don't really have that drawdown crap go through my other accounts. These accounts, I go through drawdown here and there because they're very discretionary. Now, the reason I'm taking small size is because I need to get out of this drawdown so I can start sizing back up. My goal for these accounts, to be fully transparent, my goal for these accounts is to scalp these accounts kind of at a drawdown, get these accounts back up so I can size back up, so I can start copy trading, not just use my other strategy. So instead of copy trading 7 accounts with my other strategy, I can copy trade, you know, 17 accounts. Because my other strategy works like a charm, so, but I don't get a setup every day. How hard is it to get a payout from Apex? I mean, you have to follow the rules. If you don't follow the rules, then you're not going to get a payout. But if you follow the rules and you're not a degen trying to YOLO every single trade and then expect to get a payout, well, then you're not going to get a payout if you do that. It's just like with anything. Any prop firm, you got to follow the rules. And their rules aren't, you know, they're not out of the, you know, ordinary. People do get payouts. I feel like the people who complain that they don't get payouts just keep breaking the rules and expecting to get payouts. But so like these profits, right? These profits may seem tiny, but like last Friday, when I was scalping these accounts, I was scalping $20 per account here, $20 per account there, and I was just doing 20 bucks. I got to $100, which is $1,000 in a day. Just scalping little $20 moves, copy trading 10 accounts. So it seems like not a lot of profit, but when you actually multiply it by 10, crap starts to add up. I wouldn't mind taking a long if we can get down there, kind of down to this, down here, by this 200. If we can get down there, I wouldn't mind taking a long. Yeah. Stop trying to give people... See, here's the thing. If you're trying to take people and try to make them click a link, right? I don't know if you're some kind of bot or some kind of scammer or what. So, stop trying to make people click some kind of link. Please, everybody, don't click any kind of link that somebody tries to get you to. You have no idea if this person's a scammer or a bot or what. Like... So... Yeah, people trying to either plug his course or scam. One of the two. I'm a general contractor. I trading. I make 20,000. All right, get out of here. You're blocked. You're blocked. You're definitely a bot or a scammer. Bro, what the hell is a general contractor of trading? That is such a dumbass statement. General contractor of trading. Come on, man. If you're gonna try to scam people, do your research before you try. Bro, that's freaking wild. These bots. That's wild. Alright, push it. Dang, dude, it took me out of my... What a perfect freaking exit. Bro, I'm telling you, I get the perfect exits. Look at that. It literally took me out of my short and then ripped right back up. 906. Dude, that statement makes no sense whatsoever. I'm a general contractor on trading. I make $20,000 a week with Web3 sites I can't even read that crap. Web3 sites message me to give you a sit. What the hell does give you a sit mean? Bro's on some freaky crap. Give you a sit. I don't want anybody giving me a sit. Bruh. Oh my gosh. Creator. Oh, it does say creator. See, my mind is proofreading his... I read it as general contractor because that's probably what it's supposed to be. General creator. Okay. He's blocked though, so he can't message anymore. Go to someone... Woke up to a dumb website problem. I think TopStep has their own. Doesn't TopStep have their own? They don't use Tradeovate or Rhythmic, right? Is it? It's not. Because I haven't tried my Tradeovate accounts. My Rhythmic accounts they glitched for like a second, but they were working. Bro, I don't know what the heck is going on. I can't even see my positions. My system is not uploading. Yeah, if that's going on, it's better to stay hands off. Like, yeah. Try to if you're in a position, what I would do is I would go to your rhythmic action or rhythmic or whatever. Like for example, I have a rhythmic dashboard thing where I can log on to rhythmic and flatten everything immediately. I haven't tried my Trade-Evade accounts because my Trade-Evade accounts are my other strategy and I didn't have a setup. So these are all rhythmic accounts that I traded on, and they were. And that's another thing I've realized. I feel like rhythmic has a lot less problems than Trade-Evade. I feel like Trade-Evade has way more problems than rhythmic. Like most of the time when I hear issues, it's always Trade-Evade. Trade-Evade has problems. Trade-Evade has problems. Missing on gold. Yeah, it's fine. It's better to miss out and come back tomorrow when everything is working good than to try to take a trade, get stuck in a trade, and then freaking. That's happened to me, bro. You start to panic, especially if you're trading like I am, 10 funded accounts. You're trading. You start to panic when stuff goes wrong. But it may be Trade-Evade, it may be rhythmic too, because like I said, I was in my trade and it glitched for a second. But I placed my stops immediately, like just in case it glitches. Here, give me a second, I'll be back. we're still grinding higher. I'm telling you, we want to go for those highs. I feel like we want to go for those highs, but there's nowhere of me getting in. This is like such boring price action at this point. Oh man, 1108. Wow, this is... Could this move any slower? Maybe just a tiny bit slower? No? It's moving way too fast. I feel like today's a bank holiday or something. I mean, it is after 11 o'clock, so... Yeah, once it hits 11:15, I'm out. We still have all those we have a bunch of gaps. We have this 15-minute gap down here. There's a gap right there too. A lot of gaps, that bullish gaps that need to get filled. Like this would be even a nice entry. There's a bullish gap down here by a pivot point. But it looks like we just want to grind a little bit higher, a little higher to take out those highs. It's alright, it's a Monday. So there's no reason to go crazy on a Monday. For long or short. I mean, I think it's good. I think it's a long. I think it's the problem, even though I think it's a long, the problem is that like, where do you get in, right? It's like, even though I'm scalping on these accounts, like, it does not give you any kind of pullback to go long. Like, this isn't a deep enough pullback for me to be confident in going long. And so, like, because we're at all-time highs. This blue line right there, that blue line is all-time highs. So, right, general rule of thumb is not to short all-time highs. Like, could this reverse here? Yes, but... at the same time, look at previous price action. It's just been grinding higher and higher and higher and higher. So I personally think it wants to go for those highs, but we'll see. This morning I was thinking to go long, but I went back to bed. Yeah, the problem with longs today, even though like, I mean, the best entries, in my opinion, were down here. Once we kind of started bouncing off the top of this 5-minute range, that kind of starts confirming that we may want to continue going higher. Right? Once it breaks that 5-minute range and starts holding it as support, that's kind of like my first sign that we may want to go higher. And then, like, at that point, if you missed it right here, like... you know, it doesn't give you any pullback to go. You missed it, you missed it. Like, most people aren't going to long, right, all the way into resistance, up here. So like if you didn't long down here, why are you longing way up here? Unless you're scalping like 10 points. Honestly, I was surprised we're near all-time highs. I did not think we're near, considering what happened, last week or whatever, when it dropped that much. I figured we're far away from all-time highs, but then I look on my freaking chart and all-time highs are right there. Like, no wonder. Oh, what's going on here? Uh-oh. Bro, every freaking person in their world, every person and their mom is calling me right now. What in the world? So popular, dang. Everyone wants to freaking talk to me. Not while I'm live. It's only when I'm live. I don't get that much phone calls during the day. It's only when I'm live everyone decides to freaking call me. I'm telling you, every live, y'all see it. The people who are here every day, y'all see it. Every live. Down 400 right now. Go look at the 1 minute chart. I'm on the 1 minute chart. Oh, man. Yeah. I think I'm going to hop off here. I think I'm going to call it a day. I don't like this. It's a good time to call it and just come back tomorrow. Come back tomorrow, maybe we get some better price action, Today it's just been grinding very slowly up, not giving you really any. This kind of was a potential setup for a long. I don't know, but then we're tapping into a resistance right there, so. So yeah. Alright, I'm gonna hop off. I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow, 9:30. So, don't overtrade. Step away. If you're not seeing it today, just step away. It's better to just come back tomorrow. Don't go crazy. So, but, alright. Peace out. Have a good Monday, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.